It's the professor doing my profession, so that means class in session. Coming to you with another video for today. Mindset Monday, get your mind right. Thought I told you. Uh, just want to do a quick video for the students out there. You probably can apply with anything that you're doing, but I got just 6 points I want to point out to you. So you can do. I may have done this one before, but since the beginning of the school year, new people, I just want to point these things out to you. Some things that you need to take into consideration each school year when you go from grade level to grade level. Number one, take responsibility of your own work. That's one of the things that you need to do. Take responsibility of your own work. Everything that you have to do, everything that you need to do, take responsibility for it, because you are responsible for it. Not your parents, not anybody else. You are responsible for it. Make sure you do that. Number two, adjust to different teacher style and expectation. You know, especially for the older ones who rotate, each teacher may have a different policy than the next teacher. You need to respect that. Don't tell that teacher what another teacher do, because you'll get mad if we tell you what another student do, or we compare you to another teacher. So don't do that. So you adjust to the teacher, do whatever they have for you to do. With a lot of learning stuff, you can still do that stuff on your own in order to get a better understanding of whatever the material is. Number three, face challenges and learn to overcome obstacles that come with building a strong academic foundation. That's what you need to do. You always gonna have challenges from year to year. I'm known to having people saying my class is hard. My class is not hard. One of the number one things that I do is set routines, and I'm come to learn people don't like routines. My classroom is routine. I teach kids. I teach math. I teach kids. Maybe two or more ways to solve problems when we're doing it. Work on reading and word when it comes to word problems, stuff like that. But you're gonna have challenges. The best thing to do is if you can't go off my way, find your way to understand that. But a lot of time, the only time students go to school or do schoolwork is while they're in school, but don't do anything at home. And that's not what you need to do. You need to be practicing, especially if you're struggling. You need to practice on it all the time. That's how everybody becomes great. That's how everybody gets successful, because they practice whatever it is that they're working on time after time after time again. Number four, discover who they are and learn to cultivate the strengths and talent. Discover who you are, and learn to cultivate your strengths and talents. You need to. That's one of the things. I hate to say that in college they say you go and find who you are, but I don't necessarily agree with that. You can figure that out by the time you get there. Going through the different things. Now, each level may have different pressures that you will have to overcome, but you can find out who you are, learn to adjust to who you are and what you like to do. That's one of the things when I say finding your passion or your goal, you need to find out who you are and what do you like. What is your passion? What is your goal? What do you want to do? Not something that sounds nice or sound pretty. What do you want to do? Because when you hit challenges, you'll be more quicker to overcome those challenges. Number five, respect all members of the community. That's the students, the faculty, and the staff. Respect everyone. Show everybody respect. You'll get respect. Everything will flow smoothly. Number six, this is like the key thing for students who always talking about school is boring. Participate actively in the wider community life participate actively in the wider community life of the school. A lot of students don't participate in things at school. It's always lame and boring. I remember one school I was working at. The ladies wanted to start a group, and that's what we did. I told them it's up to them. You get the most out of what you want out of your school experience, out of every experience, really. How much you put into it, you just how much you gonna get back. And it's not gonna be a one time. You just come there one day and just hyped up, and then no one else is hyped up. It takes a while for people to get hyped up to things like that. It does. You have to build that culture. You know what I'm saying? You have to take time. You know what I'm saying? Even with inventions, when people invent something, most of the time it's not a one-time invent. They did trial after trial after trial after trial in order to invent whatever they're trying to invent, especially to build it to to build it as successful as it is. So keep that in mind, you all. I just want you to keep your head straight, keep your mind focused on what you want to do, what you need to do. It's all up to you. That's what I continue to say. It's all up to you. Whatever you set your mind to do, that's what you can do. Whatever your goals are, set them, follow them. One other thing I always say, make sure you find people who are on the same path as you. That's one of the things. That's a hard thing to do, because a lot of people don't like to talk about stuff like that. They take what is given. and they don't like to create their own opportunities. Because, you know, sometimes opportunities are not presented. You have to create your own opportunities. Class dismissed.